Online, am I audible? Can you hear me, ma? Yes. Perfect. Nice. Good evening, everyone. Good. How are you all? Let's see. It seems something less number of people today. Maybe more number of chairs. I don't know. Let's see, sir. Let's see what we have discussed yesterday. Open it. I'm good. File, open folder, 4 p.m. We will discuss what we have discussed yesterday one more time. But before going through what we have discussed one more time, sir, let's see what are the tasks you guys did. Does any one of you tried any sites, sir, yesterday? Yes, give me the link, sir. Now, let me open it up. Now, online, I got so many. Let me see. Someone sent resume. That's nice. It's simple, good, straightforward. Okay. Next. What is this? Please fill the form to connect with us. Madhubani art. Hey, it's a kind of paintings, Ray. It's good actually. People with different interests are there here. Is there anyone who is interested in paintings here? Is there anyone good? What paints you do? Oil paint, glass paint. What is that shy? Why is no one do painting? अरे क्या करता रे फ्री टाइम पर? हाँ? अरे how much you will sleep, Ray? No, I do paint. I love painting. I do glass painting, oil painting, acrylic. Those things will work actually. Okay. You don't need to do anything. Just fill the paper. Okay, take a blank canvas and make it full. It will work nicely. But you will love it actually. Initially you may hate it, but slowly you will love your designs. And web development, it will help you, sir. You will have a clear idea on what is what. Good. Now let's go here. Someone pot paintings. That's a good skill, Ray. Someone I play cricket. I think everyone do that. Cricket is like in India, it's like some kind of boy's basic skill. You are a boy, what you will do? Cricket, obviously. Is there anyone who don't do that? That seems strange. Fill up form. Someone did. Oh, they put something so much forms, Ray. First name, last name, father name, mother name, phone, email, password, gender, date of birth, address, blood group, photo, education field, resume, experience, signature, complete. Even I didn't do that much. That's good, actually. Life insurance form. Good. Anyone have it, sir? You are engaged only. I think you are mostly 22, right? You are 22, 21, 23 max. I think so. Is there anyone 26, 27? No. So listen, I am giving one suggestion out of this blue. I'm giving this not related to software. Everyone, even though it costs money for you, take some kind of not only LIC, take any kind of life insurance or health insurance. Health insurance is good. Anyway, once you join the company, company will give you separate health insurance. Don't worry about it. Company will take care 99%. But you also should have it. That's a good thing. Okay. Now go here. These were very interesting ones. Naresh Shetty, 4 p.m. Prasad sir, full name, contact number, WhatsApp, submit, upload the payment. This is scam, sir. What if someone sees it and really upload something? Scam. But it is really good thought. Good actually. That's good. Login for someone create a login application where they put email ID, username, password, and reset. Yes, resetting. Nice. Form 86. What does it mean by Form 86? Oh, it is like my form where everything is mixed. Good. Web form application. Oh, whoever did this did uniquely, Ray. Good. Web developer underline. He did not put the name. He put it like it's like a job application form. Application auto fill up with LinkedIn or Indeed. Then give the name, work experience. It takes so much time, Ray, to do this much. This one is really appreciative. He even put this check marks one. It's an image. It's an icon. By default, it got checked. Good logic. Nice. Did I miss any? Kailash temple.netlify. Someone put it something for temples also. Good. It's looking good. Let's go more. Did I miss anything? ये दिल है मुश्किल हाँ? ओहो. Finally, movie fans. Good. Nice, sir. Each one have their own creativity in this. What about offline? Bolo, sir. Farm name dot netlify dot app. Now, oh, I think something screen is. Let me change the Wi-Fi. Something problem with the Wi-Fi, I think. Let me change it. Come on now. Online, is it clear now? It's still presenting very slow screen. No, I think it will resolve now. Okay, you put this feedback form. That is nice. First name, last name, email, password, feedback, user manual for filling the form. If I go here, you even put a user manual. What document? It's a good thought, right? Nice. People will come. Wikipedia. Good. You did not put your Wikipedia. Nice. Good logic. LinkedIn yours only. I know that. Let me open it up. Good. 500 plus you have. That's a nice one. Change the banner to something inspiring. Give some kind of nice quotation in the banner. It will look something good. People will get it some kind of positive attitude. Okay. Now, next one, sir. I think online people, just a minute. Let me start it one more time. All అయితే ఇక్కడ ఏదో వస్తుంది స్పీడ్ గా స్పీడ్ గా రావట్లేదు ఆగిపోతుందంట నేను ఒకసారి చెప్పి గుడ్ let me share the screen one more time now. Let's see next one, sir. Offline, next one. Does anyone have the site to show? What, only 1% did? Online screen is okay now. Huh. చాలా స్లోగా వస్తుంది స్టక్ అవుతుంది. Okay. Okay now. Good. It's really strange that only one person in the offline did. Or is there anyone who is shy to show? No, I don't think so. Okay, let me start, sir. Let's start the next one. Let me repeat what we have discussed in the yesterday class. Yesterday, we did a topic called forms, sir. If I go here, forms, let's have a note about forms, everything. Forms are used to collect users' data. It is used to collect the users' data. Like, for example, login forms, registration forms. Just now only you have seen different types of forms existed. Sir, how do you write any form? Every form will be inside the form tag. Which tag, ma? Form tag. Very good. Now, form tag will have two attributes. Form tag will have two attributes. First one is action. What is the first one? Action contain what path you will submit. For example, action, if I write it something xyz.php, when you submitted the form, it will go to xyz.php web, kind of page. So whatever the path where you wanted to submit, you will write it in action. That is good, sir. Now, how it will submit? How it will submit? It will submit through method. What is the attribute name? Method. Method will have two things: get method or post method. Sir, get method bole to whatever values you give, those values will be in the URL, sir. Post method means whatever the values you gave, those values will not be in the URL, sir. This one is referent from the get and post requests. These are get and post methods. If I want to show you one example, you go here, right click, inspect. No, not this. If I go to some websites like YouTube, now here, one input box is there. If I try to submit something, the moment I type it here, G, here you can get it here something youtube.com/results slash. That means my data, whatever I typed G, that G is going to results page. The G is going to, sir, what did you type it, sir? G, you can see that in the URL also it is there, na? If you can able to see in the URL, is it get request or post request? What it is? Very good, sir. It's a get. Next, after that, after that, sir, to create any input, you will have input tag name input. What is the tag name? Input is a self-closing tag. Input is a very good. Now input have four attributes. How many attributes? Very good. First attribute type. Type defines the type of the input. Like sir, I am giving name. Name बोले तो type text. Type. Imagine if I am giving it. You guys guess it. I am giving phone number. What is the type? Number. What is the type? Phone number. What is the type, ma? Very good. Email. What is the type? Email. Password. What is the type? Good. Color. Color. I want to give date of birth. Date. Or what if I wanted to give specific time also? Good. Date and time. Date time. What if I want to submit one link? URL. What is that? URL. Or what more are there? What if I want to hide one input? Hidden. What is it? Hidden. Like this, there are so many types, sir. We will write it all of the types in notes. Don't worry. I will write it now. Now, we have so many types, sir. And for every input, you will have something called placeholder. Placeholder means some dummy text which will be there until you actually enter some value. Now, if you go to this YouTube website, now until you enter this, now G is there. Na? Let's remove this. Now, can you see what is there? Search. What is search is any value, sir? No. But if you mean to enter something, automatically it's gone. Automatically the search is gone. That is called placeholder. What is it called? Very good. Next, ID. ID is used to uniquely identify the element. ID is used to uniquely identify the element. Sir, what does it mean by uniquely identify the element, sir? It means, imagine you have so many elements, exactly only one element I wanted to focus. I wanted to check. I wanted to connect. I want to color. How do you exactly know one item only separately? You will use it by ID. What you will use, ma? ID. Good. Last but not least, that the most people don't know is name. Name is the variable name by which you will send the value. That means earlier, if you see this, if you go here, if you type it here, Tom. Now the moment I type Tom here, can you see the URL, ma? Now, what is this URL? If you go here and see it clearly, this URL, if you see this URL clearly, now, what is the website URL? What is the website URL? Here, www.youtube.com is the website domain, website URL. Now, after this, when you submit a form, where it is going, ma? When you submit a form, where it is going? Sir, if you submit a form, it is going to results. If you submit a form, it's going to results. That means inside the form, action is results. Inside the form, action is, and again, you are having it. What did you type? Tom. This form is there. But this results page is receiving Tom. How it is receiving, sir? Search underscore query equals to search underscore query is a variable. Na? So something you will give, okay, sir, I entered 5. What is that 5? X equals to 5. Something Y equals to 5. Something P equals to 5. Something variable equals to right now. And that name is name. What is that attribute, ma? Name. You will use this search underscore query is a name actually. If you want to find it out, you can even find it out. If you right click the website, if you go here, inspect, if you go here, if you try to click this particular one, you can able to see what is the name here. If you name, if then this name is changed now, automatically everything will change. These are the things which we discussed yesterday, sir. These are the things which we discussed yesterday. Now, if anyone wants the notes, you can check it in GitHub. Mostly it will be available in the GitHub, sir. Okay. Now I provided you the GitHub link also, in that it will be there. Next. Next. After this, now I am going to write, I'm going to write all the, I'm going to write all the types of forms, inputs, all the types of the inputs which we discussed. After writing all the inputs which we discussed, I will tell you the inputs which we did not discuss. Then we'll move forward. Is it clear, ma? Is it clear, everyone? Good. Online, I will provide you the link at the end of the class one more time. Now, let's start, sir. Input types. Input types. Input types. There are different types of inputs. There are different types of inputs. Different types of inputs, such as first one, text. Text. Text is used. Text. Text is used. Text is used for textual inputs, or alphanumeric inputs. Alphanumerical inputs. To the people who don't know what is it mean by new alphanumerical बोले तो mixture of alphabets and numbers. Alphanumerical means mixture of alphabets and numbers, sir. Any kind of thing. For example, first name, last name, company name, or father name, mother name, kuch bhi. Those all are text fields only. Next, second one. Second one, email. Email is used for email inputs. Email inputs. Sir, why don't you use it text only for email also? You can use it. But email, if you use it now, by default, some validations will come. Imagine someone write it like in email, just Prasad and try to enter. Email input will say, no, you should put at the rate. You should write something. If it is a normal text now, it will not stop you. That's why for email, we will use emails. Next, password. Password is used. Password is used for secret keys. Secret keys, pins, passwords, etc. Not only for passwords, sir, you can also use it for some kind of secret keys or UPI pins. It will not show you the what you entered, and those things are called passwords. Next, Next, text, email, password, URL. URL is used. URL is used Okay. URL is used to input links of HTTP or HTTPS. Usually for HTTP or HTTPS, links are attached inside the URL. Next one, number. Number is used to input the only only numerical values. Only numerical values. Numerical values. Is it clear, ma, till now? Good, sir. Text, email, password, URL, number. Huh? Date. Very good, sir. Date is used to input date using default calendar. It will give you, each browser will give you different calendar kind of one. Okay, whatever the default calendar it gives you, based on that you can select one date here. Time. Time is used to input time to input time using 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 default timer. Next, date time. Date time. Actually, there are two things: date time and date time local. Date time will not work. Date time local will work for you. Okay. Date time local. Date time local. It is used to input date and time at a time. At a time, to include the date and time, you will use something called date time local. Mm. Week. It is used to input. It is used to input week of the year of the year. Then month. It is used to input the month of the year. Last ones, write it, ma. Some people are not writing it. And file file is used to upload certain files certain files to upload certain files. Next. Hmm. Hidden hidden is used to hide the inputs. Anything we missed, ma? Button I missed. Button. Button is used to include buttons of different variations. Now, all buttons I will write it in one way or only, sir. Submit is used. Submit is used to submit the form. To submit the form. And reset is used to reset the form. Any more? Color. Huh? Where the spelling is wrong? Correct only na? Uh, I will give color. Just a minute. Bolo. Input type equals to button will give you one button. There is a button tag also. Actually, both are same. The difference is input type equals to button is a is something like self-closing element. So if I wanted to write, for example, button Prasad, I wanted to write. Now inside that Prasad I want to write, someone will click on that particular button. Now, if it is a button tag, directly I can write open button tag Prasad and close button tag. Simple. But if it is an input button, I will write it inside the value so that it will fill the value. Same hai. People prefer something button because easy. Uh, both are same. Next, I forgot few things, sir. Like for example, color. Color is used to select specific colors. Next, range. Range is used. Range is used to get a range box or to get range slider, range box or range slider. telephone is there, but we don't use it. Telephone and image mostly we don't use. There is something called file image. There is something called file sorry, type image and type telephone also. We don't use them much. These were the things we have discussed most widely used. Huh? Yeah, we did not discuss the radio buttons yesterday. Today we will discuss radio buttons, check boxes, text areas, select. Is it clear, my everyone? Now let's start with radio buttons. Radio buttons. Radio buttons are used radio buttons are used to select only one out of the choices. Sir, in front of you so many choices are there, but you have to select exactly only one. Okay, and that is the condition for the radio button. Buttons will not give you options to choose multiple things, either any one only. Like for example, gender. Either you have to select male or female. Okay, any one only. Like that kind of things were considered as radio buttons. Let me write it here. How to get a radio button? Click here. This is the range, ma. Now I just commented everything. After commenting, let's write it, sir, here. Div, no need of div also. Now let me write it here. Let me write it here. Input, input, type radio. Now inside the radio, what I will give something like gen. Gen is for gender and ID is M and value. What is it value, sir? Value means whatever you wanted to show or print, whatever you wanted to take the actual value for that. Whatever you like, if someone click on this radio button, something will pass na. Something will say to the backend na true, false, 5, 10, kuch bhi. वो value है value. That value is considered inside the value, sir. Now here, value is equals to something is like male, male. Then next, same thing I will create it for female. Type radio, gen name, something female, female. Now go here. Imagine if our website is like this. Will you select anyone, ma? Will you select anyone? Why? Because they are not showing it like why you are selecting it. Did they show any text? If I show first one is male, second one is female, then I will enter anyone. But they are not showing anything only. To show the text, we will use label tag. What is the text you will use, ma? Good. I will use label. First label is male, and second label is female. Now here, if they are male, they like to click here. They are female here. But don't you think it's kind of confusing? Always remember, always you will write it first label and the buttons. But if you ever observe for checkboxes or radios, people like to put first button and then label. This one is seems confusing, sir. Like for example, what one to select or second. Can you see when I selected male, okay, fine. But when I select female, both are selecting. Is it a good approach, sir? No. Any one only should select. To make only one select, to make only one select, you should keep same name. You should keep same. What is the name here, sir? Here also I will put same name. Now you go here. Oh, sorry. This or this. Can you see this, sir? Now, second one. Sir, sometimes these radio buttons are actually very small. If you see, this is how they look like. People cannot able to go on top of this element and click. Instead of this, they will be like, if I click on this male, male wala will be clicked. If I click on this female, female wala should be checked. Okay. To do this, I will use I will use IDs. What is the first one ID? M. I will give inside the label for, and the second ID is F. Now go here. Now if I click on male, can you see that they are selecting? Any doubts, ma? No. Now, now I am gonna change the order, sir, so that it will look something more realistic. Now, now go here. You can see that now male, female. Any doubts, ma? Any doubts here? Now, everyone, create a question and answer and give two options, yes or no. People should click yes or no and using the type radio. Create a simple question with four options and each option will have it like yes or no in this particular radio one using the radio one. Try it with radio, sir. Everyone start try it, sir, now. Start try it one. Did you all understand the question, ma? What is the question, sir? Now one more time, listen to this. What is the radio button? Radio buttons are used for only one task. I want you to print one question. Write it here some question in HTML, whatever the tag you like it. And after that, put here one button, kind of one. Inside that, write yes and something radio button. Then again, same way, here you will write it here. Then yes, kind of here, no button. छोड़ दो कुछ ना. Now, all I ask you to print one question and then user will click on it, yes or no. Okay, simple. Give two inputs. One will contain radio button with a label called yes. Another one will contain a label with Y. Simple. Is it done, ma? Have you guys tried it, sir? Good. Now next one. Next one. Checkbox. Checkbox. Next one. Checkbox. I will show you side by side. Checkbox are used. Okay, oh, radio buttons. I did not write it the notes now. Radio buttons are used to select only one out of the choice. And how do you exactly in radio buttons? In radio buttons, all similar, all same, not similar, all same purpose radio buttons, radio buttons should have should have same name. Sir, if you don't give same name na, multiple will be selected, sir. Now, in my example, I give two radio buttons, male and female. Both are used for gender only. Both are having same purpose. If both of them have same name, na, either you select male or female. When you select female, automatically male will disappear. Okay, those kind of things should be done, sir. Same name. Any doubt, sir? Now, example input type equals to radio, name equals to name equals to. I am giving some names, sir. Answer. Value equals to yes. The same thing which I can give something called Y. Yes, no. This is what even I asked you to do actually. Online, is it done, ma? Someone is asking it what is the use of value. Value will contain what it actually wants to say. Dekho, you selected one radio button and you send it to backend. And how do the backend knows that you selected male or female or kuch bhi? Inside the value only. Inside the value. Next. For normal elements, you don't need to write value because for normal input types, you will type the value. But here you are not typing, you are checking it. You are selecting it. Next. I can give something called checkboxes. What is the use of checkboxes, sir? Checkboxes, checkboxes, checkboxes are used to select one or more to select one or more values. Any doubts, sir? Now, now, how do you do that? Same. Let me write it one question. H1. What is 2 plus 2? Now, answer I have to collect, sir. For collecting the answer, I will write it here. Input checkbox. Can you see the checkbox came? What is the name of the checkbox? Like, let me name it as something answer, ID 4, and value 4. Okay, nice. But, sir, if you write it like this, will anyone click here, sir? Will anyone click here, ma? No. Why they are not click? Because they don't know what they are clicking it. To make them know what they are clicking it, write it here one label for, sorry, label here for, it will come, for, it will come, and how to connect input and label, ID. How to connect input and label, ma? ID and for should be same. Here ID is 4, here also for should be 4. When these both are connected. What is the difference between radio and checkboxes? Radios are used to select only one value, like a gender, but checkboxes are used to select multiple values. Like what? What are the languages you know? Like, let's go with the question. What are the languages you know? Then I can say I will change the logic, sir. Uh, English ID is EN. Either be ID ENA. Now, what is this? Instead of 4, I will say English. Let me give here some 10 options, or at least 5 options, something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, go here. You are having something label. Now, here, second one, instead of English here, I will use something like Hindi. Hindi, it is having ID HI. It is having ID HI. Next, value Tamil ID TM. TM, and here also change it to Tamil TM. Can you see, sir, how many are getting it here? Can you see here how many you are getting it? Total 5 values I'm getting it. Now, same way, the language which I know most, Telugu, obviously. To say you truly, the only language which I know correctly. Telugu, nice. TE, perfect. Let's go with this Korean, KO, KO. Now see, sir, see my website. Now all are connected, right or not? All are connected. All labels are connected. But interesting point is this, total 5 options there. 5 options I gave it same name. For 5 options I gave same name, right or not? Are you getting my point, ma? 5 options you gave same name, sir. If you remember, if it is something like radio buttons, na, if you give same name, it will allow you to select only one. Same name elements, any one only. That is what radio buttons will say. But checkboxes will say it like, no, even though same name, you can take multiple choices. Now here I will select 3 choices and I can able to go on. Any doubt, sir? Any doubts, ma? Is there anyone who knows multiple languages, sir, here? Is there anyone who knows at least some 5 languages? 3 languages everyone knows. Hindi, English, Telugu. Sorry, Hindi, English and mother tongue. Your mother tongue. If Hindi is your mother tongue, only 2. Any other? Except your mother tongue and English. Do you guys know anything, sir? Opiana. What is that? How to set limited 3 languages? See, we will do valid, sir. We will do validation later. German, Odia. What is that? Oh, Odisha one. Oh, I don't know that. Yes, Odia, Odisha. Okay. Lorem is a language. Good. German, Marathi. Okay, those things were good. Who knows Japanese, Ray? Who said that? Good. Little bit of French. Okay. Believe me, you should know more languages actually. Anyway, in future, you guys will go to Bangalore now. You will learn so many languages. You will learn Kannada, you will learn Tamil, you will learn Telugu. Basically, those people will be there more. Now, why people are learning Spanish, French, and Germans, Ray? So good. I tried Korean in Julungo, but it didn't work it out. Okay. I tried some kind of 3, 4 days, then later I understand it. It's not Korean, it's my something Kichdi. Then, good. So, one more time, sir. Here, here, understand it. We are we are just discussing how to put inputs. I did not tell you validation, the star mark or only required fields, how to take it only 3 values, how to put only the 1 value. Those kind of things I'm not giving it. We will do in detailed validations later. In today's class, I am discussed 2 things. One is how to set up radio buttons, how to set up checkboxes. What is the differences here? Now the difference is first thing, all the elements which are having same purpose should have same name. Why? Acha, देखो, if you put it one submit button right here, if you put here submit button, submit, then if I click here submit button, what will happen? The form will get submit na. Now let me enter some values. English, Hindi, Tamil. Some people still did not understand the name ka meaning. Now here I go here method get. Now go here. Now go here. Copy. Copy. Go here. Now this is my input, sir. Now tell me here. Imagine if you go to form.java, sorry, main.java. In this main.java file, what you will see? Answer is equals to answer is equals to. So in answer, that guy gave me 3 values. That is what I will understand. But if you put different names, na, answer 1 is equals to English, answer 2 equals to Hindi, answer 3 equals to Tamil, then it will be so much confusing for me. All these 3 values will store with one variable only now. So that I can see how many answers he gave very easily. But if each one you give different name, na, that is wrong. when you are sending out data from one place to another place, you should bundle up all the things which are related. That is why in radio button also I put the same name. That is why in radio button also. But in radio button, what will happen? Gender equals to either male or female. Any one only will come. Any one only it will come now. But here it will come multiple. That's the only difference, sir. Any doubts, sir? Now, sir, by default, if you want any element to be checked and all, we will discuss it in the validations. You can make it any element automatically checked also. For example, here see, I can check it. If you write it here, any element input value, input checkbox, if you write it by default checked, it will be checked by default, which you can uncheck. We'll discuss in validations in detail. But if you write it at the last, something checked, automatically it will be checked. See this? Sir, in square box, I want to tick in the form of right symbol. That is what it will come now, right symbol only. This is completely right symbol only, no? Wrong. I did not get it. Guys, here when you click on it, if you wanted right symbol, this is by default will come. No, sir, when you click on it, not right symbol, I wanted some emoji to come, something silly things to come. Then JavaScript will take care of it. Okay. Are you getting my point, ma? Now, someone is like, okay, Nikita is asking logic. Sir, if one thing is right, remaining wrong. No. Why? Because if one thing is right, the remaining also have a chance to write. You are using checkbox. Checkbox can take multiple things. If it is a radio button, na, one thing is right, another thing is wrong. Simple. Are you getting my point, sir? Now, this is about the this is about the checkboxes, sir. Now, sir, what about drop down, sir? Let me put one drop down. Drop downs uses, what is the use of drop downs? Now, checkboxes are the used to select one or more values. You will use something called input, type equals to checkbox, and you will give certain name, certain ID, certain value. All names of same purpose checkbox checkboxes should be should be should be same. Next one is drop down. Drop downs. Next one is drop downs. Drop downs are used. Drop downs are used to select one or more values. Sir, radio types are for one value. Checkboxes are like the multiple value. But sometimes I wanted one value, sometimes I wanted multiple value. Then flexible one is drop down. One or more values. Values. It uses it uses select tag, select tag, select tag, where each option each option is a option tag. Option tag. It uses select tag where each option is a tag. Is it clear, ma? Now let me start it, sir. What does it mean by that? Select, select. What I can write? Paragraph. Select your branch. Select your branch. Now branch equals to branch ID name is also branch. You can put ID or you can remove ID because no need of any label here. Now here, no need of label. Now inside this, see everyone, see my code, sir. What I wrote, just to select. If you write just to select, sir, right side you will get it something simple. But is there any values inside them? Let me give value them. Each value is option tag. Option, option. Inside the option, I will use something called CSC. And what if someone selects CSC? It will send the value in backend something CSC. So what value it will send? CSC. Now, same thing I will write it, sir, here. Options, CSC. Is how many of you are from engineering, sir? Only 5 or 6 people are from engineering. So many are there now? Okay, don't shock me. Good, good. Tell me, sir, branches. CSE, ECE, mechanical. Mechanical are there. Good. Mech. Next. Civil. 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 Huh? AI? AI, ML. Artificial intelligence and machine learning, right? Is there anyone who studied that, right? See, I don't think so. Like, as the engineering colleges have that much standards to teach artificial intelligence? I don't think so. No. Someone is asking this question, how to put placeholders in select. You will not put any placeholder. Is there any placeholder in mind? No. You will not put placeholders in checkboxes, radio button, select. No, that's not possible. Now, the next automobile, someone mentioned it. I don't know. In my college, I never seen this. Good. I forgot Tribuli. That's a nice one. Anyway, now if you see this here, you have so many branches which you can select any one. See, very simple. All I did is add multiple options, and I add a value, options, and I add a value, and everything. All options are inside the select. Inside the now, if you wanted any dummy one, first you can put one dummy one like please select any branch kind of thing. When people will select it. Now, if you submit, what will happen, sir? Dekho. Imagine I select the uh, Mac. Imagine I select the Mac. And if I click submit, you know what will happen? What is the name, sir? What is the Mecca value, sir? Mech. So, and it will send it to the main.java branch equals to Mech because you selected that. Always name equals to value. Remember that logic. Simple logic. Sir, can I select multiple here? You said it multiple also selected. Yes. Click here. Click here. Size. Size. Something like 4. Can you see 4 elements are coming? Can you see 8? 8 elements are coming. Actually, only 6 are there. Sorry. So two elements are coming. Now I select 4 here. Now this one is coming it like a box. Okay, acha hai. But can I select multiple? No. To select multiple, you should write it here at the end. Multiple. Now you go here. I will select branch CSC ECE. Now if I submit, what will happen? Branch equals to CSC and ECE. Both will come. Branch equals to CSE and branch equals to ECE. You can select one thing like a radio button. You can make it select only one, or like a checkbox, you can select multiple also using the select, sir. Using the select, you can even do multiple or single, sir. But mostly people use it for single only. Sir, what is the main purpose of using this drop downs when you have it radio and checkboxes separately? The difference is like imagine I want to give countries details. Anyway, people will select any one country only. But 156 countries are there. Can I create 156 radio buttons? That would look awkward, right? So that's why people put this drop downs. Drop downs will make the UI more easy to understand when you have multiple options to select. Radio buttons will work when you have limited number of options. Checkboxes will work when you have limited number of options. Imagine I give you 30 options and to ask you to choose any one. No, you have to use a drop down, not the radio, not the checkbox. Is it clear, ma? The main purpose is for more number of data. It will work, sir. Next. Now, let me add some more silly things so that you will get it a more idea. Now, let me add it. Is there any degree people are there? Let me add degree details. Now, here in this engineering, I am adding it some degree ones like yeah, BSc, BSc, or BBA. Huh? BBCA na? BCA kada? Okay, BCA. Are someone is going BZC. What is that BZC? Zoology. Zoology. Biology, zoology. BCom is okay. Biology, zoology. Oh my God. But is that is so good, Ray. Like people who have diverse knowledge will be so much good actually. Okay. Now imagine I have something like this. Everyone see this. Now this one is something so nice. Now here you have it multiple things. When someone comes now, here the problem is they cannot able to select. They cannot able to select a degree. Why? Because Here, all are mixed, right? Some are engineering, some are degree. When both are mixed, will they able to find the difference? No, they cannot able to find the difference. To make them find the difference easily, to make them find the difference easily, sir, you can able to group the options. You can able to, that is called opt group. What is it called, ma? Let's write it. Go here, opt group. Go here. I will go here, copy. I will give here opt group. And in this opt group, I will give one label. And this label, I will give something like degree. Now, same way, I will put another opt group. I will show you not from this output one. I will show you directly full. Now, see, I am keeping it another opt group. One more time, I am showing it. I am creating one group. In that group, I am giving name, a label. Label name is engineering. Inside this, I am keeping all the options. All the options, I am keeping it inside one group that is called opt group. For that opt group, I am giving some options. How it will come, sir, if you do like this? Now, go and run your application. Now, if you see it here, can you see it here now? Degree was certain group. And again, engineering, certain group. You cannot select this engineering. It's like a group name. Imagine you are selecting something vehicle, all the cars in one list, all the bikes, all the some another devices. So all these things they put it in one list so that you can select nicely with each one group. This is called opt group. What is it called, ma? Opt group. Now, someone asked this one, sir, if my branch is not there, you can give other option. You can give other option. But if others one is not working, you will give text box. That one is done by JavaScript. Did I tell you till now anything like validation or something? No. We are just doing it how to keep these things. But how they will work slowly, slowly in JavaScript, you will get it a higher picture. Okay. Actually, I'm showing you directly sending into Java file, but we will never send it directly HTML file to Java. We will send it HTML to JavaScript. JavaScript will send it wherever it wants, Java or Python or something backend. Does anyone have any questions in the options or opt group, ma? So much? Uh, no, you don't have keyword, but instead of writing it drop downs, you can use something called data less. Actually, that is JavaScript. In JavaScript, you can do that. But in HTML, you have something called data list. Which one will go with it? Okay. Someone is asking it, can I do drop down, nested drop down? Yes, you can do nested drop down menu, sir. In nested drop down menu will not work with the drop downs. Nested drop down menu is actually list. Nested drop down list menu is like one list inside another list. It's a nested list. Now, you asked one question, huh? But question is two things. He said it like one box is there. In this box, so many options are there. If I type it something X, automatically all the X related country names should come. I don't want to scroll it into it. For this, two approaches are there. If you wanted to go drop down, JavaScript will do this logic, or no, sir, I wanted to do only in HTML. Then you can use something called data list. What is it called, ma? And I will show you the data list now. Actually, that's the next one. Okay. Now, till now, does anyone have any questions, sir? Till now, anyone have any questions? No. Let's see the next one, data list, sir. Good. Go here. Top. Now. Data list. Now, inside the data list, let's go to the MDN reference. I think you will give something ID. List. You will not use this in most of the cases, but this one will work. Now, go here, list. Now, this is one of the new feature. Understand it. This is one of the new feature of HTML. Actually, one of the advanced one. But understand it's very simple. Most people will not know this. If you create one input box, first create one input box. For this input box, write something called list. And for this data list, give some ID. For example, imagine for this ID, I am giving countries. Countries. Now here in the list also, I should give countries. तो वो क्या कर रहे हैं? In this data list, a list of countries are there. I did not put the countries, but imagine in the list of countries are there. I am telling it. If someone comes, type something in this input box. If someone comes, type something in this input box, automatically load related country names into that input. That is what the logic. Actually, it's a new feature. Now, how it will work? We have so many new features also. We didn't discuss. Those things will be in last class actually. But let it continue. Now, inside this, I'm going to put all the options, sir. I'm going to write it here. Option, value, India. I'm going with the same name countries mostly. If I give India, Indonesia, if I give something like Japan, and next, obviously, Korea. If I go, huh? America, USA. Now, imagine I gave some countries, sir. I know that I didn't give complete countries, but now you go here. Now you go here. In your output screen, in your output screen, where is in your output screen, you can see one box, na? But technically, this box is something only input box, na? This box is just input box. This is not a select box. But if I go here, if I type A, not A, I, all the why this many Indias are coming? Shit. Okay. I did mistake. Silly mistake. I put same thing, sir. It's like even someone selected USA, it will come India only. Good. Now go here. Now go here. Now if I type I, see only two are coming. Okay. This is by default provided by the HTML in recently started. The problem is it is not supported in every browser. It is supported in Google Chrome and latest versions, but old versions of browsers it will not support. Okay. when you are using anything, when you are using any kind of feature, for example, somewhere you see some kind of nice in some kind of YouTube or somewhere you see a nice feature and you wanted to do it, immediately come to this website called MDN. What is that website name? I think I told you MDN Docs. Did I tell? No. MDN Docs is the official website, sir. MDN Docs. MDN Docs. MDN Docs means Mozilla Developer Networks documentations. This is the official documentation of HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Anything related HTML, CSS, JavaScript, official documentation is MDN Docs. If something is added or deleted, it will be there inside this one. I think in MarkTag I showed you this now in this. No. Okay. Come here. If I type it something like this, data list, then it will show you limited availability. Can you see this? That means this feature is, if you go down, it will tell you browser compatibility. It's not, it's available only these ways, but it's not available in old ones. Okay. So if you see, it is not available in Firefox. In Firefox, it is not available, but on Firefox Android also not available. So it's not a good feature to use. So only choice is JavaScript. Are you getting my point, ma? So any feature when you are learning, use this. Those things it will help you. Next, last one for today, which is text area, sir. Text area. Text area is used to text area is used to get how much text you wanted to put. Like for example, addresses, feedbacks. I want to put my address. I want to put my no, something like some kind of note, or I want to put some kind of feedback. Then I will use something called text area. See, but what is the advantage with text area? Everyone see this. If I'm typing it here, can you see it's going down? Can you see it's going down? Text area will have a limitation horizontal. Horizontally, how much limitation will be there? After that, it will go to the next line. But it can take how much text you give. It can take it. You take input boxes, sir. Normally, input boxes will not take like that. If you give any input box, input box, everything comes in right side. For example, you open it here, something YouTube. Now here, imagine I'm typing something. Now, is it going horizontally or again vertically? Horizontally, it's going on. Na? Horizontally going means is the input box. Obviously, we have seen input. But you go to google.com. इधर type करो, same thing. ये क्या है? Text area. This is not input box. People will think it like, sir, if someone asks you what is the input this Google have something input called text area. If you wanted, you can right click and check it. Why they use text area, sir? So that they can take so much data. Whole paragraph you can search in Google if you try it. Now go here. If you go this, see, that's not an input. That's a text area. You can use something like ChatGPT also. Have you ever tried that, sir? It will go down. It's a text area. People will think it that the text area they will use only for address. No. Text area is the most powerful one. Why? Because it can take it so much data at a time. Sir, can I able to control how much height and how much width I want? Yes, you can give it here how many columns you want in the text area. I can give it here text area calls means columns. How many columns you want? 100. Then automatically that much big my text area it will become. Can you see this? Now it has 100 characters it can take. Like that, if it is 100%, this much big it will become. Any doubts, ma? HTML will tell you just what is what and how to put those things. CSS will teach you how to put those things nicely. Now, for example, we put this text area, but I want the same text area. Google is also same text area, but the difference is Google make it nicely round looking, short and cute. And those things, if I wanted to do, I will need CSS. If I wanted to make it work, then I will need JavaScript. Is it clear, ma? Is it clear, everyone? No, no. So, so many people today submitted forms, especially online. That's so good. Offline people, whoever not done, by tomorrow, I want every one of you try any one registration page. कुछ भी registration चाहिए. Why registration means it will contain so many elements. Once you use this all registration, now tomorrow I will create one project on registration and I will do validation. Forms are not over. Forms validation is there. That is one of the important topic. Is it clear, ma? Any doubts here? No. Now, online, if anyone have any doubts, you can tell me, ma. Why do we use WordPress? Where did I use WordPress? That is a different thing. WordPress is a content management system. That is different one, ma. Good. Online, I will give you the GitHub link one more time. Offline one, if you have no doubts, sir, you can leave. Offline, if you have no doubts, you can leave, sir. Online, you can tell me your doubts, sir. Good. Online, Arjun, you submitted nice thing, but the problem is I cannot see your local host. సరే డేటాబేస్ క్లాస్ ఎంతవరకు వచ్చింది కొంతవరకు వచ్చింది ఆ? దాన్ని ఫావికాన్ అని అంటారు చెప్పలేదు ఇంకా నీకు నీకు కావాలి అని అంటే చూపిస్తా నేను ఇంకా చెప్పలేదు కానీ ఇలా రాయి అని రాసి లింక్ అని రాస్తే లింక్ ఫావికాన్ అని వస్తుంది అప్పుడు లింక్ వస్తుంది ఈ హెచ్ఆర్ఎఫ్ లో ఉన్నదాన్ని డిలీట్ చేసి నువ్వు ఏదైనా ఇమేజ్ లో ఉంటుంది కదా నీ దగ్గర ఇమేజ్ లింక్ ఉంటుంది కదా ఆ ఇమేజ్ లింక్ హెచ్ఆర్ఎఫ్ లో ఇక్కడ ఇది ఉంది కదా దీన్ని తీసేసి నీ ఇమేజ్ లింక్ పెట్టు వస్తుంది లింక్ కాలన్ ఫావికాన్ అని కొట్టి అక్కడ హెచ్ఆర్ఈఎఫ్ లో ఉన్నదాన్ని డిలీట్ చేసి నీ నీ థింగ్ పెట్టేసి ఓకే बोलो बोलो